Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum students. Hope so you are all fine. This is your science class and we are doing chapter 1 food and digestion. We are going to start this chapter. The first topic for discussion is nutrients in food. So students, our bodies depend on food to give us energy to move around and carry out important life processes. So all the things which we eat, which we consume for getting energy is known as food for our body. If we talk about that, what does food provide us, then we can say that food provides us with energy and we use that energy to do work and carry out the vital functions in our bodies. Second thing, food also help us in growth. The materials needed for the growth of new cells and the repair of damaged cells. It also help us to maintaining our health and for resisting of diseases. So we can say that food has very vital functions and food provide us with energy. It maintains our growth, repairing of damaged cells and damaged parts, maintenance of our health and resistance from different diseases. So food stores energy and contains nutrients which are essential to our bodies. The different types of nutrients in food may be classified as. So if we talk about nutrients of food, then we can say that carbohydrates, fats, proteins, fiber, vitamins, minerals, water. These are all the nutrients which we obtain from food. Next thing is carbohydrates. They are also the source of energy. Carbohydrates supply our bodies with most of the energy that we need. So if we talk about the composition of carbohydrates, then we can say that carbohydrates are compounds made up of the elements carbon, hydrogen and oxygen. Carbohydrates include sugars and complex carbohydrates. Sugars include simple sugars. So examples of carbohydrates are glucose and fructose. While in complex sugar, lactose. Lactose is the sugar which is present in milk. And fructose. So students, fructose is a simple sugar, glucose is also a simple sugar, while lactose, maltose and sucrose, they are complex sugars. Lactose is present in milk, maltose is present in malt and sucrose is present in sugarcane. So cellulose, which makes up plant cell walls, and starch are complex carbohydrates. If we talk about starch, it is a form of carbohydrate and we can say that starch is a form of complex carbohydrate. It is not simple. It is complex. So starch is found in food. So source of starch is rice, potatoes, bread, cereals, noodles, yam, beans and grains. So students, you can get starch from all these sources which I have mentioned. If you have or if you require to test that starch is present in a food or not, then you can test starch by using iodine solution. So presence of starch in food can be tested by use of iodine solution. What you will do? You will take your food in a test tube in liquid form. You will take the solution of that food and you will add some drops of iodine solution in it. So student, basically the color of iodine drops is orange. So what will happen? A blue-black color is obtained if the starch is present. But if there is no starch, then orange color will remain as it is. You can do this test by using bread, that if you take bread and pour some drops of iodine solution on it, then you will observe that orange color of those drops of iodine solution will turn into blue black color. It means starch is present. But if you are taking any food and there is no starch, so the color of orange iodine solution will remain orange. There will be no change in that solution. So students, in today's lecture I have explained to you different nutrients in our food and how food help us and what food provide us, what type of nutrients are present in food, what are carbohydrates. Simple carbohydrates are glucose and fructose, while complex carbohydrates are lactose, maltose and sucrose. We have also discussed the sources of starch and what is starch, and that how we can test starch. If you find any difficulty in this lecture, you can ask me. Thank you so much. Allah Hafiz.